Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last run, spoilers, I'm gonna spoil the last run. I really think that you should watch it if you haven't already, but we played as a robot, we didn't take any curse, we went for a no-hit run, and we succeeded against all odds. The run wasn't particularly amazing, but we did manage to make our meta objective work. We completed the run, took no damage, and I'm rather proud of that fact. You know, I have done no-hit runs in the past. I think I've done it with the Gungeon. I think I've done it with the Gunther. Maybe not in a recording, but I think I've done it on my own. And we did it like 20 or 25 episodes ago, playing the robot when we had the meat bun bonus active. So we were doing 2 times damage for basically the entire run. We picked up the meat bun on the first floor. But last run I feel like we didn't have, you know, super amazing overpowered items or synergies, but we made it work. You know, we had mass shotgun, so we had one okay weapon that had, you know, good DPS and good ammo efficiency. We did pick up the fat bullets item for a little bit of damage after the wallmonger fight, and we had quite a number of good active items on the run. Like the first floor, I think, gave us the bracket key. I did end up getting rid of the bracket key though, because we found and took Ring of Ethereal Form, which was a very, very valuable item. You know, I love having invincibility granting items, and we were also able to use it against the wallmonger to cheese the hell out of the wallmonger fight. We were able to get literally behind the wallmonger where they couldn't hit us, and we just we killed them. We stomped them. It was a lot of fun. I'm just gonna destroy the chest now, hopefully get junk. Good. The worst is when you destroy a chest, and it's a brown chest, and you get a brown level gun out of it that's like the nail gun or the club. I always feel compelled to take it because I can always sell it for money in the future, potentially, or gun munch it. But we do lose the guaranteed gun drop by picking up such a bad quality weapon. The guaranteed gun drop from the boss, that is. So it's always a bit of a pro and con that I've got to think about. It's like, do I want to take, you know, something that's going to ruin the guaranteed gun drop from the boss, and we have a likelihood of getting something a little bit better, or do I try to take it and sell it? Anyways. Last run, it was a fun run last run. I don't think we were particularly amazingly strong, but we managed to make a no-hit run work through good play, a little bit of luck, and some pretty decent items. And I am looking forward to having another fantastic run this time, and hopefully getting 2 in a row. This is you know, I am going to do everything in my power to make this run a no-hit run, because then that'll be the first time I have ever managed to achieve 2 no-hit runs in a row. We will have an official streak. It'll be lovely, it'll be awesome, it'll be amazing. And I certainly hope we can make that happen here today, but it will be a little tricky. You know, we could fight the Anaconda, we could fight the Wallmonger, and then we could just accidentally take damage on those fights. They're rather difficult. If I lose focus, we could get hit on the Old King. We might not even be able to make it to the Old King. You know, you do need to go down to the oubliette with 1 key in order to guarantee the Old Crest. If you don't have 1 key when you're going down to that floor, you might not get the Old Crest, because if you don't have a key, the Old Crest might be locked, the shop might be locked, and if they're both locked, you can't do anything about it. Now, I'm actually not sure if the shop can be locked this early in the game. I assume so, but maybe that's something that is just a minor mechanic that I haven't really paid much attention to. Maybe they're gonna be changing it in Switch/AG&D so that the shop can't be locked on the first few floors with guaranteed keys. I don't know. I only have my own remembrance of the game, and I do remember shops being locked when I really needed to get in there and buying a key. I don't remember if it's been ever on the oubliette though, now that I think about it, but that's okay. So we're fighting Gatling Gull. Gatling Gull is a piece of shit, but we have dealt with the explosive barrels, which is gonna make the rest of the fight so much easier to deal with. I don't think we even had like a lot of stat, okay, good. I don't think we had a lot of stat upgrades in the last run either. I don't remember us having like a speed upgrade or a fire rate upgrade or anything like that, or a reload upgrade. Maybe we did, and I am just misremembering. Okay, so far, so good. Gatling Gull is dead. I would have used a blank there at the very end, even if the Gull had only one hit left, but I just wanted to try my best to kill the Gull before I needed to pop the blank, and it worked. A little bit scary though. We have Banana. Banana is it's the banana. Not particularly amazing, but maybe we can use this to find some secret rooms on the floor, although it's hard to hit with. It's an okay boss killer and room clearer, actually. Although I think it's probably more of a utility weapon than anything else. You know, these bananas are going to be bouncing around a lot, they're going to be hard to aim, but if you hit a target with the banana, it should do decent damage. Now, I am just going to look for a secret room in this room really quickly. I don't see one. We have 2 blanks. We could buy extra blanks for the next floor, which is probably what I want to do. But also, I could buy extra keys and potentially buy a item of some sort. Or not buy an item, but open a chest and take an item. So if I'm not going to be picking up any more keys, I'm just going to blank in a couple of random rooms. I will blank in this room over here. There's actually very few locations for secret rooms, so yeah, I figured that we would have success either in this room or in this room, and that would probably be the only 2 locations where the secret room could be, because I've already checked the treasure map room. I don't think the secret room can be adjacent to this room, but I could be wrong about that. The rules for secret room placements, you know, you start to internalize it when you have 700 hours in Gungeon, but there's still some rooms where I'm like, can there be a secret room here? Have I ever found one here before? Problem is that could just be, you know, bias, confirmation bias or something, or anti-confirmation bias, or whatever the hell it's called. Okay, Lucky Guanstone. Poor placement on my part, but we're alive. Should never have gotten myself trapped in the alcove, but thank God I at least killed the bird first before he fired another bullet, because if he fired another bullet, I don't think I would have been able to escape it. I gotta start trying my best to make sure that those mistakes do not happen. This is a very tricky run for us. It is a no-hit run attempt. We have to kind of play things a little bit differently than I think we normally would. We have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful. Drill. I think you take the drill. The drill means we no longer need as many keys to open chests. We can open every chest from now until the end of the game. We have 1 junk. We could get more junk, but we also have a chance of getting loot bag and the payday mask. And those are really good items to get. This would be like the 3rd run in a row in which we picked up those items, but it's probably worth it. Okay. And you know, the drill means we have free access to the old crest room, so would probably be in our best interest to to pick up the drill as soon as we can and start charging it. Ideally, we would be able to use it before and after the boss fight if we can get enough money for that. Even if we even if we even if something, hold on. Even if we can't afford a extra blank taking it to the 2nd floor, I think it's still probably in our best interests to take that drill. It's gonna save us so much money. You know, indirectly by taking it, we can afford more blanks in the future. You know, on the next floor, if there's gonna be no key drops, a whole bunch of good chests, and yeah, there we go. And a whole bunch of blanks in the shop and no keys, and we can't afford anything, you know, we can still buy the blanks. We don't need the keys. I'm saying this, like, no key drops, not no keys available on the floor. Now, a red chest, we would probably just want to open. We probably would not want to use the drill on it, because the difficulty of the enemies in the drill rooms is directly correlated with the, not the difficulty of the enemies, actually the numerousness of the enemies is directly correlated to the quality of the chest. An A tier chest is going to be a difficult fight, and a brown tier chest might only have like 2 enemies in it. So we would definitely prefer I think, to get the drill the old crest room, and then use a key on that red chest instead. I'm a little bit distracted. I will admit that. I'm trying to focus on play a little bit more consciously than I would normally be doing, because I really do want to try and make a no-hit run work here. So I am trying to be a little bit more careful with my decisions and with my play. We have a good chance. We have a very good chance here to make a no-hit run work. Okay, be careful of the explosive barrels. Thanks to the banana, those could easily explode. But so far, this run is okay. I don't mind the banana. I think it's a good helping weapon. The biggest downside of it, and maybe even the only downside of it, is the fact that it will cause shots to bounce around and potentially knock enemies into you. But if you ignore that, or if you can handle that, then it is a good helper. You know, you might need to pay more attention to your target selection, but it is still good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the drill. I think at this point we should do it, and I think we say goodbye to the coolant. We drill the old crest. We have 2 keys, we can use those on the green chest and the red chest, but I think we guarantee the gun drop first. Banana is acceptable at dealing with the Blobulord, because we do have a way of now destroying some of the more annoying Blobulord bullet attacks that we would like to destroy. That was almost a bad dodge. I felt myself hitting the wrong input on the keyboard, but it did dodge in the correct direction. And this room should be fine now. It's the first wave. The first wave of this room sucks, because the second wave, you know what the enemies are. It's mutant shotgunners and mutant bulletkins, but that first wave, you have like 5 different types of enemies, maybe even more, that can spawn there. And some that are guaranteed to spawn there. The mushroom men, the bouncing gat? G-A-T, yeah? Drill's not charged, but that's okay. Honestly, I don't really want to thank you, Glonstone. I don't really want to fight that green chest through the drill, not through being a mimic, but through the drill. I think I'd rather just prefer to use a key on it. Because if we get, you know, brown chests, blue chests on the next floor, I could always use the drill on those, and those will be easier fights. I'm just switching to the banana occasionally to block, not this. Well, I mean, yes, this attack, but specifically I'm trying to make sure I can block the attack where the Blobulord kind of stretches vertically and then creates 4 rings. Explosions are really good against that. Which is why I think that the banana gun is a pretty good gun against the Blobulord, because that's one of the attacks that you really do want to break whenever you can, and you need an explosive weapon or a betrayer shield or something, or a blasphemy to make that happen. So I did end up using 1 blank, so sue me, we should be fine. We can still access a secret room. We probably shouldn't worry about buying extra blanks for the next floor, but honestly, we don't really have the money to do that anyways. Was there a glass Guanstone in the shop? If there was, I might want to buy that instead of anything else, but you know, we only have 6 credits. We can't really buy anything to begin with. Okay, boss is dead. 2 keys, drill. You know, the other thing to consider though is that we can always, that's pretty good. We can always use the drill on the green chest, fight the waves, and then save a key for the future. Maybe we'll find a salesman who takes keys for currency, and then we can get something out of that, you know? There are reasons to fight that green chest, even now. I would love to do it, I think, if I had another blank remaining. And I say another blank because I still want to use this blank in order to potentially find a secret room, but that might be a little tricky. We're probably gonna use the banana, so let me do one swing. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't think we pissed him off. Okay, let's use a key here. Don't be HP. The Emperor is acceptable. I mean, it's not particularly strong, I think, but it is an okay weapon for us. Should I? Well, we have a couple of things left to do. Honestly, I don't know where the secret room is. If there was a crack eye, I haven't missed it. It's acceptable. You don't have to find the secret room. And actually, because I don't know where it is, I'm just gonna blank in here and we're gonna fight this room instead. Use my better weapons for this. I don't like fighting these rooms, and the reason is because the enemies are random. As a result of the enemies being random, you don't know what to expect. If you're gonna take damage, it's actually really easy to take damage on these fights. I prefer not using the drill in order to open green level chests or higher. And now we get the Elder Blank, and we have to very much consider this because this is an amazing item. We can use it in the middle of dodge rolls. We have to take it. We have to take it. I'm sorry, drill, but we have to take it, don't we? Because this is a no-hit run attempt. Even if we can't get the other payday items, even if we can't get a familiar out of the drill, we still have a key. 15 credits is okay. And now we have a reusable blank. This is amazing. Goodbye, drill. Oh, sorry. I will leave you. Can I, if I give you the drill back, will you be pleased with me again? Anyways, we need to open that brown chest. Not a mimic? Not a mimic. I'm gonna open it instead of destroying it because I would like to get some other items. Meat bun. I'm not gonna take it. I don't want to do another meat bun run. In fact, I will pick it up to make sure it doesn't spawn again, but I don't want to do another meat bun run. I don't want the victory here, especially if it is a no-hit victory, to be because of the meat bun. Now, I know that people might have their own opinions on that matter, but I'm not gonna take the meat bun. I'm not gonna take Full Metal Jacket because I think that ruins the point of the run. And I'm not gonna take, you know, Gunther. I mean, I might take it. I'm not gonna take Super Hot Watch. I'm not gonna take the items that all but guarantee you the victory. Now, Meat Bun is far from all but guaranteeing you the victory because you still have to, you know, live. But it is such a strong item that I think it's too strong. I think it is. I think, honestly, Meat Bun is too good. So I'm not gonna take it. Say what you will about it. Say what you will about it. But, I don't want it. And honestly, even if I take damage, I think taking damage and losing the no-hit run is better than taking the meat bun and failing. Or, no, excuse me, taking the meat bun and succeeding. But again, my own opinion, yours can be different. I really don't want to stand here, I have an itchy nose. Let me itch my nose! Let the room be done. Okay. But the Elder Blank is awesome. And because we're not cursed, we can actually take it, which is fantastic. Ooh, blank synergies would be amazing. Now, the Chaos Amulet's gonna be far too expensive for us. The Owl, we could afford. Actually, no, the Owl we can't afford. The other amulet we can't afford. What was it called? I already forgot. that uranium ammo that we can afford. I gotta remember also that I do have this Elder Blank. I should be using it when I feel the need. But I'll get more comfortable with it as we go. Hopefully. I don't want to forget about it and not use it and take damage when I have the charge ready for it. That would be the worst. But you know, on the last run we had the Ring of Ethereal Form. It was very good. I'm not gonna say that allowed us to win, but it certainly helped. Having occasional invincibility, using it on, you know, Wallmonger, Lich, Old King, I think we had it against him too. Maybe we picked up the Ring of Ethereal Form after that phase of the game. I don't remember. Good. Extra blank. Awesome. I'd love to be able to save enough money to afford an extra ammo lit, but if we can't, we can't. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It's a wishful thinking. It's a wish list item, not a requirement. Yeah, let's min-max the ammo drop. Eye of the Beholster? Eye of the Beholster, it's an okay weapon, but honestly, I think it's rather underpowered. I don't think it's particularly amazing. I will use it occasionally. I'll use it now because, you know, we have a free ammo drop. I can look for secret rooms with it. Might as well. But I do think it's a bit underpowered. Yeah, you can spawn these little Beholster babies, but they're not super amazing. I will look for secret rooms in the big room. We might as well, because again, we have that ammo drop. No secret rooms. Okay. You know, honestly, it's just like the DPS of the gun itself seems rather low. Like if you're counting the DPS of the Beholster babies, the BDs, then yeah, maybe the damage output would be acceptable. But I think that when you just count in the damage from the shots itself, it doesn't seem that amazingly strong. I guess we will be fighting occasional jammed enemies now. We should be a little bit careful. At least it's not a supernova. That'll be the day that I get scared of one jammed enemy. I mean, I guess you could also be scared from one jammed dragon. But luckily we are nowhere near that level of curse. I think 7 is when you start getting jammed bosses, and we are not near that at all. We might get more mimics. You know, that is something to consider. But even if that is a mimic, I don't want to fight it right now. I do want to fight the boss first. Hopefully not an Amoconda. But honestly, if it is the Amoconda, we have an Elder Blank. We can theoretically blank multiple times on that boss in order to make our lives a little bit easier. And we are definitely going to keep exploring first because we want more blank drops. A situation like that, actually, with 2 bulletkins, is actually kind of dangerous with that banana gun, because if the bananas bounce behind the enemies and then explode them into us, we could take contact damage very easily. I have to be a little bit more careful about that. I wish I didn't have to, but I think I do have to. Banana gun can be a little bit detrimental. Oh, gotcha. Should also be a little bit careful with these pots. I'm trying my best to be wary of pots, but it is a little bit of effort because the pots can always contain gun fairies. We've had it happen in the past, and I have lost a no-hit run because of that on my own play, I think. I don't think I remember recording a run with the pot fairy. But it could have happened, it could have happened. No wicks, good. As long as there's no wicks, I'm happy because I don't have the coolant anymore. I'm not sad to get rid of it. Elder Blank is more than acceptable, but I do worry about not being able to put out a wick in time. We don't have the drill either. And currently, no method of creating creep. I do worry a little bit about the, we have curse, so I don't need to worry about curse pots, I think. I do worry a little bit about the banana gun just creating stuff on the screen, blocking my field of vision. But for now, we are doing fine. Okay, 62 credits. I think we will be able to afford an amulet. Ooh, 78, never mind. Probably end up buying the key and the blanks then. Blue plus green is probably worth opening. What boss are we fighting? Doesn't sound like Amoconda. We probably want something that fires pretty quickly. I have the Beholster, maybe banana, maybe not banana. We could summon our own Beholster babies. Do we just go with Emperor? I like that we can do a little bit of extra damage to the beaties when they're spawning because of the electricity beams from the Emperor here. Damage output seems fine. Yeah, I really like that. I love being able to kill them ahead of time. Damage output is actually really good with this gun. Wow. I didn't expect it to be this good, honestly. Didn't even have to use one of the blanks of ours, the Elder Blank. Now all we need is more ammo. Proton Backpack is acceptable. It is an okay boss killing weapon, not super outstanding, but it gets the job done. 3 blanks, no secret room locations currently. 67 credits, we cannot afford ammo, that's acceptable. I will buy a key. I will try to find a secret room probably before I look for the, oh, it's right there. All right, probably before I try buying a blank, because I might not need to buy a blank, and in fact, I think now I am not going to buy a blank. Yes, I could take 3 down to the next floor, but I could also just save my money. What would I rather buy on the next floor? I don't know, keys? Maybe? Let's open this. Portable turret is fine, but I'm gonna stick with the Elder Blank. Man, portable turret. That's a good item, but I don't want actives. Bullet gun. I mean, the DPS in this is actually not bad, so I'm okay with it. We could get shell. No, we can't. Can't afford it. Ah, fuck it. Let's buy the blank. I think I need to value buying extra blanks a little bit more than I usually do. So let's buy it. Let's, you know, it can't hurt. The only way it can hurt is if we can't afford something of truly outstanding quality on the next floor. Ah, my nose itches. Freaking allergies, I think. All right. Abby, difficult floor. Not as bad as the oubliette, in my opinion. I think there are less truly dickish rooms. There are a few. You know, there's that one room with like 4 priests and 6 bulletkin or something like that. That room is truly dickish, and I will absolutely be using an Elder Blank on that room. But for now, I think we're okay with what we have. Would like to save the charge on the Elder Blank for as long as theoretically necessary. Even just using the banana to kill like 1 Pupulon is pretty nice, as long as the bananas don't thrust enemies into you. But when that happens and you miss, that's when things start to become a little bit of a problem. Because when you miss, that's when you gotta worry about where those bananers are going. Bananers. I kind of want to destroy these barbecue pits so I don't get caught on them. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, now there's 2. Now there's gonna be 4. That should be it. 3 priests, lots of walls, not a problem. Target selection. I thought he was dead. Oh, I thought he was dead again! Should have kept firing until I saw his corpse on the ground. But then you get a room like this and you think to yourself, man, Banana's really nice. Destroyed all those bullets, made it very easy for me to dodge. By effectively not requiring me to dodge at all. All right, now you're in the middle of the room, I can just walk around you. I know I'm still using Robot's right hand, but really, you know, I worry about not having enough high damage weaponry in order to really easily kill the old king. I feel like I really should be kind of saving my ammo in all of my better weapons. Even Banana. Banana's really good because it has explosive qualities, and we're probably gonna want those. You know, we are probably going to want to pull out that banana on a few of his attacks. And of course, again, we have just using this for a second. And of course, we have the Elder Blank, but you might prefer to not use it if we could use a banana, because the banana does do damage. We might not have it charged, you know? But I'm loving the banana right now. Walking into a room, killing, you know, one standard enemy, one priest or something. It's been working very nicely. I was kind of hoping you would die before you got hit by the fire, but that's okay. I haven't even touched the Elder Blank yet. Which honestly I should not have done. I should have used it at some point before now, but I worry about one of those truly dickish rooms coming. I feel like I should save it if I believe I can handle the rooms, you know? That's probably the wrong logic. I should probably be using it a little bit more frequently, but for now it's working. Good. We have been to the shop. We'll pick up the key, which is nice because did we get money when I picked up that key? It's nice because now we maybe don't have to buy as many keys to open everything on the floor. I don't really care about the Poopulon, but if I can slow him down, that'd be nice. You just walked into the pit. God, you're an idiot. God, you're stupid. Probably did not need to use the banana here. In fact, I think using the banana made this room a little more difficult because of the ricocheting shots. You know, I was kind of partially surrounded initially when I walked into the room. Kind of made my dodging a little bit more difficult. Not that much more difficult, but a little bit more difficult, nonetheless. Good table usage. Excellent. The table is almost destroyed. Okay. Chest. Green, not a mimic. It's worth opening, and I think we have enough money for another key. Should we open it now or wait until we are done? Let's open it now. Probably should wait. This is interesting. Could have waited. If we had waited, maybe there's going to be some other place in which we could, you know, use a key. Maybe there's gonna be a shop, but if there is a shop, you know, now we can steal from it. So I guess we have that going for us. I need an ammo drop. You know, we would prefer to have Emperor for that boss fight. We only have half ammo for it. Half ammo was enough to kill the Beholster, but frickin' Old King, he's gonna be in a whole nother category. We're gonna need more damage at some point. Damn, close. Also, I really don't like the idea of fighting these jam spent. Maybe that's the strategy for the spent. Kill them in sequence, not at the same time. So when there was one and I killed him, then 2 spawned. And then there were 2, and then I killed 1, and then I killed the other, and then 2 spawned, and then after a second, the 2 others spawned. Because when you kill 1, 2 spawn to take the place. So I guess maybe if you kind of, if you kind of take your time, maybe you can kill them a little bit more efficiently. Although in a room like this, it's just, there's a lot of them. I guess 3 layers in this room. Was it 3 layers, or was it just that we had 2 spawn initially? I don't know. Ah, ammo. Emperor. I'm gonna put the ammo in the banana. And I know it just said that we want ammo for the Emperor, but honestly, yeah, just whatever. Honestly, I feel like that's not what I wanted at all. I feel like the explosions are going to benefit us more because the explosions block bullets. So I think I took ammo for the correct weapon. We still had half ammo. That's a secret room. We still had half ammo, which is acceptable. Is this teleporter prototype? Oh, it's garbage. This floor was not very good. Ammo's 42, can't afford it. I'm gonna buy a blank. And we're gonna fight the old king. I will use Emperor, then banana. Or Emperor and banana. Maybe bullet and proton backpack as well. Our weapons are a little bit weak at this point. Right, I have the Elder Blank. Should be using that Elder Blank more frequently. We're getting it charged pretty quickly though. Man, this is not a good fight. That's what I want the banana for though. Breaking some shots when they come in. Proton backpack is acceptable. Damage output is okay. That's acceptable. Switch back to the banana. Time the shot. Break the bullets. Very good. Still have 2 blanks remaining. Probably gonna pop one right there. Oh, I'm getting better at that attack. Elder Blank is back. This is a very sloppy fight, I think, but we're still in it. The bananas, I've learned the timing on the bananas. You can see that I am kind of breaking his attacks sometimes with those bananas. It's exactly what I want. Would like to save 1 more blank for a secret room, and there we go. Okay, that was a pretty good fight. Second half. The first half was a little bit weak. Took me a while to realize what the hell I was doing. Picked up the Yari launcher, which is absolutely amazing. We know where one secret room is. This Yari launcher, it's going to be my boss killer now, so I don't need to worry about Emperor, I don't need to worry about the proton backpack. Brother Alburn. No, it's not Brother Alburn, it's just a chest. Well, hopefully junk. Yes! Junk. And we're done. Okay. We're still in this. Now, Yari launcher, I'm gonna take the Yari launcher. You know, it's no makeshift cannon, but it's not a Gunther either. The Gunther is just so valuable because you're so easily going to be killing the rooms that you're basically never gonna take damage on rooms again. It's the bosses that you have to worry about, but even then you are gonna be hitting your damage cap. So we need ammo, definitely. I think I'm gonna switch over to like bullet. Okay, that was actually a little close. I think the damage output from the bullet is acceptable. I don't like it for DD20, but I think in standard play it is worth using. I do worry a little bit about, you know, again, enemies kind of bouncing into me due to the fact that the bullet does fire a spiral of shots, but it should be fine for now. Gunsling King, what do you got? Don't dodge roll. We have an Elder Blank, just don't dodge roll. This room can be done without dodge rolling, pretty easily. The enemy patterns don't require dodge rolling at all. We have an Elder Blank. There will be reinforcements, I believe. Yep. But it's just a bunch of bulletkins, honestly. It's not that bad. In fact, switch over to the robot's right hand for a second. Okay, challenge complete. We will talk to him right now. Actually, let's find the shop first, because if the shop has a sell creep and he gives us an active item, I can sell it. I think we're fine for the time being. Our guns are acceptable. This room sucks, by the way. Perfect. I destroyed the turret. Believe it or not, that's what I wanted to do with that banana shot. I knew that the shots would bounce and probably destroy the turret. And that's exactly what I wanted to have happen, and it happened. On this room, I need to figure out if the det always spawns on the bottom, or if it can spawn in like the top left corner. Because if I know where that laser guy is gonna spawn, I can more easily be prepared to avoid him. You know, the Frogger? Frogger doesn't really matter all that much. Should consider popping a Elder Blank here, I think. I heard the guy in the minecart. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get to him in time. Figured, why not just take it out? I should probably try to save a little bit of ammo here. Okay, weird shop. Cursula shop, I think. Oh, we absolutely want to go in that room. We have the D-pad. That means we can steal from Cursula's shop, and if we can steal from her shop, we can get really high quality items for free. Not for free, but for one level of curse, which is almost always going to be worth it. You know, if I can get a 6th chamber, this Elder Blank could very quickly find itself getting half charge every time I use it. And if it's any other type of a shop, I mean, I'm probably still gonna want it anyways, won't I? You know, if it's gonna be a Trork, maybe we can get a free quote-unquote Patriot. If it's a Blank Man shop, maybe we can get some amulet synergies to go along with the Elder Blank, like a gold amulet, or well, I think because we've seen Chaos Amulet, we'll never see it again, but that would be a good one to get if we could. Frost Amulet would be very nice, obviously. Elder Blank is charged once again. Not the quickest item to charge, but it doesn't take a long time to charge. Okay, 2 keys. We're gonna want the keys. Do we have a creep maker? No. Let's take the key now. Can't. Okay, we'll come back. We don't really need money because of the D-pad. We can use the D-pad in. Whoops. We can use the D-pad in order to steal from any other shop. It's really that guy's shop that we need the money for the keys and the blanks and stuff like that. I was worried there because it's one of those situations where maybe the banana gun could have caused me a little bit of hurt. It knocked the corpse away from the wall. And I was worried for a second that the spawned-in Poisbulins would kind of touch me, but they didn't end up touching me. So we've been to the shop. Let's, before we forget, talk to the Gunsling King, see what he has. Hello. Get our money back, too. Oh yeah, get our money back. Silencer is acceptable. Now that we have our money back, we can afford a key. We can keep exploring. You know what? Let's, before I even explore, let's go to the shop. Let's see if we want to steal something. I'm probably going to want to. Disarming personality for 32, unicorn for 63, yellow chamber for 84. Yellow chamber is a fire rate upgrade. as such, I believe that deserves our attention. I believe that deserves to be stolen. Do I care that much about disarming personality? Honestly, not that much. Do I care about, you know, buying it and then stealing the yellow chamber? No, I don't really want the 2.5 levels of curse from disarming personality, but we will want yellow chamber. Some enemies will be allied on our side, but the fire rate upgrade I think is worth it, as well as the, well actually the HP doesn't give us anything, but still, fire rate upgrade. Let's get it. D-pad, steal, left, left. Thank you. The jammed thing. So now let's take a look at our rate of fire. It's not a big increase, but it is noticeable. And there's a curse shop. Oh my god. We can steal one thing from every shopkeeper. We have no method of creating water, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna walk right into its mouth right now, I think. Oh, hi, Cursula. Oh my god, this is the best shop. Well, maybe not this guy. I can play his game. I think I can win this. This one's a little bit tricky sometimes, but let's try not screwing it up. I think what I try to do sometimes is I try to bounce a shot off of the green nodes. I think what I need to do is bounce a shot off of the blue node, the blue wall that's moving back and forth. I think that's what I need to do. I think that's gonna give me the highest chance of succeeding here. There's that one. Now this one I think we do bounce off of the green node. Probably like that. What's our second shot gonna be? Here, right? Yes, this is gonna be our second shot, and our third shot's gonna be down. Okay, so we want this one first. I always get this one wrong. I didn't this time. So now we want to shoot like this. Can get to like 45 degrees. Yes. I missed. Oh, I didn't miss. I thought I had missed. I even called me missing. It's like, oh, I missed. No, we got it. We got it. Aim here. Right in the middle of this little blue face man. This is fine. Yes! Black level chest because it's the 3rd floor. We get the Vulcan cannon, which is amazing. And let's pull out our D-pad and start thinking about what we're gonna steal. We are gonna want flight. We are going to want the copper amulet. We are going to want Gundromeda strain. Then the question becomes, do we want the Elder Blank or the stuffed star? I think we're gonna want the Elder Blank. That way I can steal wax wings. So we're gonna want 1, 2, 3, 4. For boss killers, we have the Yari launcher and the Vulcan cannon. We're fine with that. If we could only steal one thing, what would it be? If we could only steal one thing, it would probably be flight. Now, she might be pissed, but I think the other shopkeepers would be fine. I like how she was shaking her head like, no, no, no. Yeah, the other shopkeepers are perfectly fine. So, next up is Gundromeda strain. I know that the compressed air tank is awesome, but we cannot afford both. We can only steal one, and I think if I can only steal one, I'm going to want Gundromeda strain. We have enough good boss killers, we have enough good room clears, I think, at this point. This is essentially a damage upgrade. We're gonna want an extra amulet. And then I could steal something from this guy, but I don't think there's a need to. You know, Vorpal gun, who cares? This is really good. There we go. It's like you have to leave before they update their shop listings. Okay, so we have a lot more curse now. We have 3 levels of curse, 4 levels of curse, plus the innate curse from these 2 items. We might be at 6, we might be at 7 levels of curse, but we have the ability to fly. We have an extra blank per floor, weaker enemies, faster rate of fire, Vulcan cannon. We are doing remarkably well. I'm very happy with the run so far. Weaker enemies from Gondromeda Strain is going to make my ammo go a lot further. You get out of here. Oh, you disappeared at the wrong second, you son of a gun. And actually, because we have faster rate of fire, the weaker enemies is actually kind of a bit of a synergy. Just like, I guess, how you can have damage upgrades stack because they're multiplicative. We kind of have a bit of a multiplicative effect with us firing faster and with enemies having less health overall. Okay, good, he's on my side. Excellent. You gotta worry about those charmed enemies because they are quite annoying to deal with. We have no coolant and I have no keys. I'm surprised we have not yet found chests. Yeah, that was one chest. That's the other chest. I was worried about it being wicked, but honestly, I didn't really... That's why I went in this direction. I was like, oh, we must have already found a chest. We have so many items from this floor. No, that was the second chest. First chest is right there. That's really strange. Okay, anyways. We want Yari Launcher. We want Yari Launcher. And you should be dead. I overkilled him a little bit there. Yari Launcher is gonna give us a leg up on these bosses, that's for damn sure. But it's also really fun. I think Shot Grub might be my room clearer of choice now. It's a pretty good gun. With weaker enemies, it should be very efficient. It's also pretty good at finding the secret rooms because it is an efficient weapon. Okay. I guess I should check the chest up here to see if this room has the secret room. Might take 2 shots. Have I already found it? I don't think I've already found the secret room, but... Also, I think that the head is closed because we walked through it. Mm-hmm. I don't think this gun would have activated its special ability, but maybe it could have. We do not have enough money to buy the key because the key is 35 credits. So, but you know what? We also have a gun that can put out wicks now. That's actually pretty good. It's a good thing to recognize now so we can use it in the future, like there. But again, no keys. We're just gonna destroy it, get some more junk. Honestly, stack up the damage. We have everything that we need for the run right now, pretty much. Yeah, this is really nice. I do want to try to find the secret room if I can before we leave. But this was like a perfect scenario for us. We had a D-pad which allowed us to steal 1, 2, 3, 4 items of very high quality. It was a very nice floor. And then we had the gun game which gave us Silencer, which is an okay weapon. I'm probably not going to use Silencer too often. That'll probably be a backup gun if I run out of ammo with everything else. But we have the Vulcan cannon from the gun from the Winchester's game. Yari Launcher from the boss on the last floor. Old King, right? Yeah. This is a good run. We have outstanding weapons and items at our disposal. There really shouldn't be too much of a problem with us flawlessing the rest of the game as long as we don't make mistakes. If we F up, that's how we're gonna lose it. So let's do our best to not mess up, to get the no-hit run, to get 2 in a row, through some high quality items, but through play as well. You know, we didn't have this amazing synergy stuff until after we had, oh dude, I like that. We didn't have, you know, this amazing synergy stuff until after the old king fight. We still had to do that on our own, using banana. Remember, we can fly. I'm telling myself. We don't need to worry about creep. If the wallmonger's on this floor, we can stand in the middle during that fight. Wanted to try to hit the, Wait, you're on my side and you summoned a skeleton! Bullshit. That's rude. If that guy gets charmed, he shouldn't even try to summon a skeleton, let's be honest. He should summon a skeleton that's also charmed. Even if Charm Horn wears off. Oh, or maybe just like tie the skeleton to him and then if he dies charmed, it stays charmed or something. I don't know, there's probably a way to do it. A little close, I will admit. Let's be a little bit more careful, shall we? Oh, I see the problem. I was wondering why that guy wasn't walking towards me, because it's like I didn't stun him. We can fly. I have to keep reminding myself because of situations like this. I can already tell that this is a wallmonger fight. I think this is the wallmonger boss room right there. So, if that is the case, well, we're gonna have to do our best. We have a Yari launcher. We can do a lot of damage very quickly. I just don't want to get telefragged. I'm looking like directly at myself here. Not from his teleporting. I don't want to get telefragged from his summoning of a dude. Is this another Cursula shop? No, that's a, oh wow, nice shot. That is a, Matman slash, Patches and Mendy. The faster rate of fire upgrade from Yellow Chamber is actually pretty significant because Shot Grub fires very slowly. I am liking the fact that we can fire it much faster here. But it is still a bit slow. Don't worry, we can put out the wick. Maybe that room there is not the wallmonger fight. It definitely looks it. It looks wide enough. And this does look like it could easily, this path right here, looks like this could very easily just kind of go up, over, boss fight entrance. So I'm assuming that's where it will be. How much Yari launcher ammo do we have? Like 60, 70 right now? Ooh, ghosts on my side. You guys are screwed. Go, my ghostly friend! Oh, well, I guess he is my ghostly friend here. I don't want him to telefrag me, I just want him to shoot those guys. There you go. Key. We have not been to the shop, so we will hold off on that. We can steal from this floor shop without any repercussions, but I would also like to not get too cursed, I think. It's a jammed Gun Reaper. I know I popped the blank. Well, I popped the Elder blank, but that's why I popped the Elder blank, because that room can be kind of annoying with that guy. We don't have a speed upgrade, so it is actually a little bit difficult to avoid his shots sometimes. It's hard to really tell who's my friend and who's not my friend on these rooms, because that one bulletkin was my friend. Not a mimic. We'll go check out the secret room possibility. Nope. Okay. I'm kind of purposefully not going where I think the boss room is going to be because I do want to find the shop. I want to buy blanks, I want to see what he has, maybe steal. But I'm only going to steal if I think it gives me a good enough advantage. Oh, 2 keys does give me a good enough advantage because 2 keys means that I can open the chests on the floor and maybe even also go into the room with the locked door. So we had I'm gonna go pick up this key too. We had an opportunity on the last floor to pick up the plushed star, the plushie, the stuffed star, whatever it is. And I didn't take it because I wanted to steal wax wings from Cursula. Fine. Saves us 2.5 levels of curse from buying 1 item anyways. But now we have an opportunity to pick up Potion of Lead Skin. Is this better or worse than the possibility of having Elder Blank? Potion of Lead Skin gives you a little bit longer invincibility. The Elder Blank would be better if we had, you know, blank synergies or something. Maybe even, actually, if we had 6th Chamber, Potion of Lead Skin is still better. I'm thinking about maybe dropping the Elder Blank for that Potion of Lead Skin. I really do think it might be better. Ooh, let's get a charge first before we worry about that room. I really do think it might be better because it lasts longer, gives you longer periods of invincibility. It might take a little bit longer to charge, but honestly, if there's a difficult room, we might need more than 1 blank, essentially. We might need more than 1 Elder Blank to successfully go through the room. That's what I'm thinking anyways. So I really do think that maybe I want the potion. It bounces bullets back when it's active, you know? Yeah, this is gonna be a wallmonger. I think I already checked these, I'm just gonna check them again. AK-47 is acceptable. 52. Could steal it, it wouldn't matter all that much. Because we would just be getting rid of the Elder Blank and the curse would be effectively neutral. Now we wouldn't be able to buy anything else from the shop, so we could buy a key. We could buy Yari Launcher ammo after the boss fight and then steal the Potion of Lead Skin. We will be able to use the blank multiple times on the boss fight. It is wallmonger, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yari Launcher, then Vulcan Cannon. Yeah, Yari Launcher, Vulcan Cannon, come back, buy a key, buy maybe another blank, but buy the ammo. Actually, we can't buy the key and the ammo, so probably just buy the ammo. Then buy the potion, steal the potion, sorry. I want the potion. I can't help but feel like the potion's gonna be better for us than the blank. Well, let's fight the boss first. We should be fine. Yari Launcher's good. We knew it was gonna be this guy. This should be an extremely easy part of the fight because we can just stand in the middle. That's a little risky, probably should not have gotten that close. But he's dead, he's dead. No ammo drops. Sir Junkin, that's actually pretty damn good. It means that I really do not mind destroying this blue chest now. So we are gonna destroy more chests that we come across. He's very close to getting to his White Knight stage, which means that he will blank for us, which means that he will cause enemies to light on fire thanks to the amulet. Very nice. Yari Launcher, buy ammo. Let's fight in this room first. Get a free chest and then we'll decide what to do. I'm trying to debate in my mind like the order of operations here, what I should take with me. I really do think that the Potion of Lead Skin is better but I will have to steal it, which means that the shopkeeper is going to be pissed. We also need to do this, which is very good. Shopkeeper might be pissed and might hurt me. No, because when you steal from him, it takes him a second to get angry. He doesn't start firing his bullets immediately when you piss him off. He ducks under the counter. No. If he has a shotgun out, then he fires immediately. If he ducks under his counter and hits the button after he starts shooting you, but he will not start firing immediately when I buy the potion. I think what I should do is just steal the potion of lead skin in this room, do my best to stay down here, and then, you know, not let the rat steal the blank, or not the blank, but the potion. But if I drop the, right, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop the Elder Blank. We're gonna pull out the D-pad. We're gonna drop it here. We're gonna do this. That's better. That's good. Okay, I think that was the correct way of handling it. It took me a second to realize what I needed to do, which is just use a frickin' teleporter. I made that room to be a little bit more difficult than I think it actually was. I really do not like there being an agonizer there, even if he is on my team. Shit. I really do not like Sir Junkin having spawned the frickin' skeleton army here. Not the skeleton army, but the army of the little dudes. The spent army. Right, back to the hexagon, please. One red guy, not a problem. Well, one Blizzbulin. Okay. Blue chest. If it's not a mimic, we're gonna destroy it and get more junk for Junkin. Excellent. So he should be White Knight now, so he will blank for me now. This floor was a little bit confusing towards the end of it, but I think I figured it out and made the correct decisions. Okay, we've done everything. Talk to you. Shopkeeper's angry. Full Yari launcher ammo. Potion of lead skin, which I think is better than the Elder Blank because we do not have blank synergies right now. We have the D-pad. We can use it to spawn a chest on the dragon fight to hide behind against the dragon's heart phase. So we're good. We're good. And I will keep using the shot grub right now for room clearing, but we can get rid of it a little bit in the future. It is starting to be a little bit less efficient. Stay away from you, you do contact damage. An accuracy upgrade would be very nice for us, but it is unnecessary, I suppose. Oh god, you know what? Pop the potion here. I know that Sir Junkin is like going to frickin' town, but I also just want to make sure that I'm keeping myself safe. Those two chain gunners was a little awkward. I do like the stunning that I'm getting from Sir Junkin. I think because we have an amulet, enemies have a higher likelihood of getting stunned from a blank usage. I don't know exactly how that process works, but it seems to be working fine. Anytime we can stun an enemy temporarily to break them out of an attack is good. Oh, here's the boss fight. We're not gonna do it, but there it is. We really need keys. Really do need to find some more keys. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Thank you. I know that he was in the process of dying, but thank you for blanking that. That was very useful. Also gonna use more other weapons, I think, at this point. We'll use the silencer eventually, but I'm gonna use the AK first. I don't know why I always wanna start firing at the charmed enemy first. I guess it's just in case I need to kill him. Just in case he tries to like walk too close to me or something, but I really shouldn't worry about it too much. Yo, Sir Junkin. Sir Junkin is holding it down. I have a blank. I have a potion. We don't need them. And before I even walk across this room, I am gonna kill these swamps. Sometimes they glitch out and they do not actually die when they should. So just in case. You also get extra money by killing them, by the way, so that's one reason why I do like doing that. Chest. Not a mimic. Not a secret room. No extra blanks yet, but that's okay. We are not affected by the conveyor belts. Would very much like it if these guys were getting poisoned to an extreme degree, but they're not really. Oh God. You gotta go. We're good. I really should be popping the potion. Like, at this point. Oh. At this point. We're doing well. I just want to keep myself safe. Never take any damage ever again. Out of ammo. Acceptable. Yo, Sir Junkin, you do a lot of damage, buddy. I like you. I don't know, maybe we can use some bananas. Everyone can use some banana in their life. Nice. And we get ammo. What do we want? What do we want? We're not gonna need D-pad ammo because we're gonna pop that on the dragon fight for a chest. Honestly, I think we want like a proton backpack or something. You know, maybe we just want the shock grub. Just to make sure that we have a weapon that has high ammo efficiency. We don't need to keep using it. We can use other weapons for the time being. A gun muncher is also pretty interesting. I don't know what we would want to gun munch. You know, I guess we could gun munch like the Eye of the Beholster, plus the silencer, or the banana, or the emperor, or the proton backpack. Ooh, we need proton backpack ammo, don't we? Against the dragon. There are a couple of attacks that we would like that for, but honestly the Vulcan cannon's pretty good at dealing with the skulls that come out of it, so we probably don't need it that much. Let's use Eye of the Beholster. I need to be a little bit more careful, I should say, about walking into the ashen statues because they might have enemies inside of them. Let's keep using the AK, I suppose. Well, you know what? I think it's safe to say we can handle this room. Not a mimic. I should have definitely lowered the door here before I did that because I don't want to have to run through the room with the hammer time. We know it's going to be a secret room. We need a key. Well, let's keep looking for the shop. Should be very close to us. And I think I'm going to keep Sir Junkin at this level. I don't want any more junk. One more piece of junk means that he's not going to blank for us anymore. But because we have one amulet, because his blanking stuns enemies, and because his blanking protects me, I think I would prefer to have that than anything else right now. Yes, it would do more damage if I picked up one more piece of junk, but I mean, that's the risk, isn't it? Oh, you popped that. You blanked that anyways. Or blocked it, whatever. Didn't need to use the potion here, I guess, but I don't mind. You know, I'd certainly rather use it and not need it than not use it and get hit. You want to be very careful about making sure that the enemies are dead. Again, this is a weird bug where sometimes the yellow chamber doesn't kill enemies when they die. Oh my god, this is a good shop. And if they stay alive, they might try to hit you. unbelievably, no consumables for us to buy, and Mega Hand, which would be awesome, is too expensive. We can't afford it after the boss fight, I imagine, but let's go and fight the boss now. Actually, we probably want to, actually, we do want more junk, don't we? Junk is damage upgrades, and also, I could just drop it. You know, I don't need to take the junk with me. So we should check for junk, and if there is junk, drop it to make sure he stays at this form, because I want Sir Junkin at this form. I don't want him in his main form. But every piece of junk that we get is a damage upgrade. I mean, yeah, he still does a lot of damage. He doesn't have his like weird ranged attack thing. It might be in our best interest though, because also with his ranged attack, with this thing here, he can hit enemies into me pretty easily. And his bullets are kind of annoying to look at. So I think I'd much prefer him to be at this form. That's okay, that's okay. You know, everyone has preferences. Yari launcher. No ammo in the shop, unfortunately, but we do have plenty of ammo here. It's a bit annoying that we have to use the Vulcan cannon to deal with those, but we didn't get any ammo for the wow. One Yari launcher is enough to kill the dragon, apparently. Oh no, the D-pad! I didn't do the D-pad stuff that I wanted to do. Well, we're gonna have to make these dodges now, or use the potion. I did screw up though. I should have walked into the room with the D-pad, like, decharged. Instead, hopefully that's enough damage to kill the dragon in one phase. It is. That was silly. That was silly. The whole point of, well, not the whole point, but the point of having the D-pad for the dragon fight is that you can create a chest, and the chest is immune to enemy damage. So you stand behind it, and you don't get shot. I think now, we're gonna wanna buy something. I mean, I think you buy the Mega Hand, because it's the Mega Hand. So we're gonna buy the Mega Hand. I think I will Gun Munch though, and I think I will Gun Munch, honestly, now that we have the Mega Hand. Let's Gun Munch the Eye of the Beholster, which is green. And let's Gun Munch, well actually, let's finish off the D-pad. I did forget to do it, but we can still do it now and get a chest out of it, and maybe that chest, you know, will allow us to get, it's either gonna be a good chest and it's gonna have a good item, or it's gonna be something we can Gun Munch if we don't want it, or it's gonna be a bad chest and we can destroy it for junk, you know? But let's pop the D-pad. I could steal another gun and then munch it, but I would rather just munch something that I have existing. We have guns that we don't necessarily love. We have things that we can Gun Munch. Goodbye, D-pad. You've been a big freaking help. That's a frickin' mimic. Just gotta be a little bit careful. Icebreaker. Icebreaker, huh? Let's Gun Munch it. No, let's Gun Munch the Proton Backpack. We don't need it anymore. We don't need a beam weapon. You want a beam weapon for the dragon fight, but we use the Vulcan cannon instead for that purpose. We get Flame Hand. Oh, Mega Hand 1.0. 0.9, I suppose. Mega Hand 1.0 is Mega Hand. All right, let's go. Off to Bullet Hell. So far, we have not taken any damage on this run. If we can finish Bullet Hell with taking no damage, that'll be the second run in a row. That'll be really awesome. Ooh, okay. Potion of Lead Skin is gonna be very good for room-to-room combat, because if we have a difficult room, we pop it, and we should be immune to damage for the remainder of the room because we have lots of damage and Sir Junkin helping us out. I think what we probably want is like a Flame Hand Hexagon. We have no potion yet, but we will get it. I like these guys running around. They're not doing anything, I'm happy. Okay. You know, a key is not bad, because if we get a high quality chest, maybe we will want to open it. We don't really need extra junk. I actually do want to try and, alright, actually hit the Gun Reaper with the Hexagon, because you can transform him into a chicken, and why did I not go in that direction? You can transform him into a chicken, and if you do, then he's not immune anymore, he's a chicken. Oh, damn it, I hate that. I hate that when you switch weapons, your accuracy's messed up. It cost me to miss my shot there. I'm looking for the shot grubber. Like, that damage is so good. He kills him in one hit, technically. Well, not technically, and technically it took him like 3 hits, but he kills him in like one go. That's extremely valuable. Also, thank you, Guanstone. I actually missed the block on the pillar there, so I'm very glad that happened. Also, thank you, Ammo Drop. We have Yari Launcher ammo now. That's great. We're gonna save it for the second phase. The first phase of the Lich, I think, is the easiest, followed by the third, then the second. Unless you're in DD20, in which case the third is the easiest, because the first phase has the most modifier issues with pot shots and stuff like that. But we're gonna use the Yari Launcher in the second phase, because that's the phase that we do want to kill as quickly as possible. Until then, we'll keep using Hexagon and Flame Hand. He was on my side, but honestly, I don't care, because I still have to dodge his shots if he shoots at me. Thank you. I actually saw him coming to help with that blank. Sir Junkin, you are so good. Just trying to focus at this point. I don't want to lose my my no-hit due to a stray bullet in a standard room. It is usually pretty easy. I want to be as careful as I bloody freaking can. I think I did kill him before he spawned any bullets. Wow, they spawned on top of each other. Like, directly on top of each other. I don't think I've ever seen that exact thing happen before. Maybe I have. I don't know. Hate that the flame hand shots do that. That's okay. Thank you. You know what? Missed my shot. Who's left? Were you behind a table? You were behind a table, weren't you? Rude. All right, we know which way is the wrong direction, so we can go to the right direction. You know what? Just trying to make all the right decisions here. Yeah. This is a potion room. Wow, we actually do enough damage to kill them extremely quickly. Even with the piercing shot, the Hexagon can one-shot a bulletkin. That's pretty damn good. This is a lead skin room. This is a lead skin room. It's possible that we'd find another one in our near future, but we have blanks if we really need them. Good. No skeleton. You're on fire. And you're dead. 35 shots in Flame Hand. We'll switch to the Mega Hand probably when we're done with this gun. Just because we can. Just because we have it. That's why I bought it. Bought it so that I would have... Oh god, I hate this room. Something with good ammo efficiency, good damage. I do worry about a blob on this room because I have been hit on this room before by random blobs. I'm trying my damnedest to make sure I'm not going to get hit by a blob. Holy crap, we did it. Okay, don't get hit by like a chicken. Don't get hit by a jammed popcorn dude. Okay. Maybe like the AK. I like the idea of the AK because it actually does fire quickly. Fires quickly because we have that fire rate upgrade. I do worry about chickens. I'm gonna try my best to be careful about them. Because a jammed chicken will do contact damage to me. It's probably gonna be a, oh! Yo, okay. Not the direction I thought you would be in. I did kill him. I want out of this room. I know that there's chickens walking around. I want out of this room. Oh, you're on my side. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, you guys are fucked. Just stay still. Nice. We got the correct enemy on this room. I didn't even have to lift a finger. Oh, shit. Okay, I understand what happened. We're just gonna teleport away. So what happened in this room is something I've never seen before. The yellow chamber, oh god, chickens. The yellow chamber made that enemy in the center mine via charming, and then there were no other enemies on the room except for the thwomps. But the game, for some reason, didn't count the enemy as dying, so it didn't spawn the second wave, so the room was just instantly over when I walked in. But the thwomps didn't despawn. I was very concerned. But, you know, that's just a free room, basically. Oh, that's a good chicken. I also really like getting the, you know what? Really like getting the shot grub on my side. Problem was, I still have to dodge his bullets, so I still needed to kill him. I know I can fly, I'm just force of habit, you know what? It's good to develop habits. Sometimes. This is the wrong direction, but that's okay. Should be fine. That enemy is mine, I think. He's my friend. Yeah, so we're done. We're leaving. I shouldn't have jumped back to this room because I know that there's chickens in this room, but I didn't see any jam chickens, so we might actually be safe there. This is a potion. There's a jam chicken. We're running. Thank you. Normal chicken. Good job. Thanks for the blank. We're not done. Now we're done. This is the boss fight. Okay. I'm kind of tense right now. Vulcan Cannon. I just assume that that's what we're gonna want to use. Maybe that or the Emperor. DPS is fine. I'm just gonna pop a blank. I'm not gonna risk it. We have the potion ready. We might not need to use the potion. I might be able to save it for the next phase at this rate. I've used them both. That's how scared I was. I popped the potion and used the blank at the same time. I mean, good habit, I suppose, to have both of those things on ready, but completely unnecessary waste of a blank or potion. Probably should have saved the potion for the second phase, but that's okay. The second phase is going to go down quick, thanks to the Yari launcher. We will be popping blanks here. I will be popping the potion as well. We have one blank and the potion still going. This phase is the important one. Actually, that phase was probably the important one. Easy. Hang out down below. Don't be at the 45 degrees. Out of ammo. Something like the Emperor, I think. Just to see. I really don't like that, so I am just gonna pop that. Potion's active. I think we did it. Wow. Okay. That's 2 in a row. For the first time ever, 2 no-hit runs in a row. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got a little bit lucky on this run, I will admit. We had some very excellent items at our disposal. We ended up having like 4 S-tier items, maybe... No, we had like 4 S-tier items on this run. Yellow Chamber, which we stole. Gundromeda Strain that we stole. Yari Launcher, which we got for free. And Vulcan Cannon, which we got for free. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then multiple A-tier items. Emperor Wax Wings is green, not red. And then just really good items in the form of Sir Junkin, which is surprisingly a C-tier item. And the Potion of Lead Skin, and I do think it was worth having the Potion of Lead Skin. I probably would have been less worried about wasting its charges on the Lich fight, but it was still very nice to have. Dude, what a run. What a run. What a run. What a run. That's fun. That was a lot of fun. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you. Thanks everyone who keeps watching these, ooh, something died. Probably a chicken. Thanks everyone for watching these runs. I have a lot of fun playing Gungeon and hope you have a lot of fun watching and playing along with me, if you do. Maybe at some point there'll be like seeded runs and then we can actually have like a, you know, leaderboards or a race to the top. Who can do it the fastest with the most kills, the least damage, the most starting weapons. But thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around for the channel. I think tomorrow you're gonna have a bit of a special episode. No spoilers, but you should check it out if you enjoy 100% completion of Enter the Gungeon. That's what I'll say about that. Oh man, my heart's racing. I gotta take a break. I need to eat something, have a drink. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.